What is up, everyone? It's the Salty Coral Tank coming at you with another video. This will specifically focus on my new water filtration unit I got downstairs. I'm really excited to show you guys my new setup, and I finally went pro with my water filtration for my aquarium. Dude, yes, I did it. Down here in my fake fish room, and I finally went ahead and I spent a little bit more money to get me a pro filtration setup. I'm super excited to tell you about it. Just to start off, I got this thing for super cheap. By the way, I'm looking specifically here on the left side. I got a dual DI canister set up with a TDS meter included, 40% off online on my favorite vendor's site. I spent $62 on this, and it was the best 62 bucks I've spent in a long time concerning my aquarium. So I'm going to zoom on in here in just a minute and give you a rundown on my brand new pro setup that I got going on. First things first, this thing did come with mixed bed resin. I went ahead and I swapped the mixed bed resin. I bought a couple more of these here so I can put the DI resin I choose inside these canisters. And I went ahead and I bought 2 bags of cation and anion setup, or one of each. That way I finally have a pro setup. I'm going from the RO unit to the cation down here to the anion to the mixed bed, and it's going to run all the way through, and anything that either of these two don't pick up, the mixed bed resin will get the rest. So I got a TDS meter. The one I had on the unit I went ahead and just put on the feed line, and I'm just going to zoom in on this. It is going bonkers. So it's not making water right now. I accidentally filled this bucket up. Since I got the dual RO membranes, it makes water way too fast, and I at 30 minutes upstairs taking care of a little one, and it's full. So it probably was almost all the way full to begin with. This is going to read very high. So it's about 470 right now. When it's running, it was running about 434, if I could recall, with the water running through this line. So sitting here, it probably is a little inaccurate, but once this water's running through here, it kind of goes down a little bit. So I got this going 434 in, and it goes all the way through the normal stuff. It goes this one, and then I have it set up to go through the RO membranes, and then over to this one, and this one. So it's a little different, but I plugged and played the filtration on the back with the spouts there, so it's going the exact way I want it. A little unconventional, but it works for me. So from these dual RO membranes, I have it feeding into the cation setup here. And this cation resin, when this was running, it was reading pre-cation resin from the RO membrane. I was getting 5 TDS. Oops. And so just sitting here, it's running 22, 23. I don't think that's very accurate. That's just water kind of parked in the line here. So it's not really reading as accurately as it could, I would suppose. And I don't know if that's what you call the TDS creep or not, but the TDS is going to go up if it's just sitting here before it goes through the filtration, or before it starts moving through the filtration. So after TDS creep, it was going 5 from 494. So you do the math on the rejection rate there. It's probably still pretty good. But after it goes through the cation, anion, and mixed bed resin, you swap it over and it's going 0. So that's pretty much it. I should have 0 going out into the bucket at all times, as long as I keep an eye on these color changing resins. First thing, I was having trouble with this color changing resin because whichever anion or cation, whichever one is dyed, I think it was the opposite that was getting depleted first for whatever reason, because this almost remained the same color the whole time, and so it was really hard for me to tell. Maybe it is burnt up already, and maybe that's why I was reading 3 and 4 TDS after it was being filtered. So now I have a little bit more control. I'll be able to tell exactly when the cation resin is being depleted and then exactly when the anion resin will be depleted. And then whatever these two don't pick up, this mixed bed resin should just fine. And I think that's a pretty good setup for now. So that's basically my filtration update. I'm thinking this is going to do really well for the long haul. And I plan on giving you guys an update, seeing how much longer the cation and anion and the mixed bed resin setup works versus just having the mixed bed resin. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave a comment. Always remember to like and subscribe if you would. It really makes me feel better inside as a person. But anyway, all seriousness, or back to business, I guess I should say. Thanks for tuning in, and appreciate it. We'll look for a 6-month update coming up very soon. The actual 6-month date should be on April 9th. I'll probably get a video out sometime between now and then, especially since I'm off on paternity leave again. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, thanks, guys. Have a good day and enjoy your Easter weekend.